Her voice cut through the smoke of the grill. "How does it feel being the main loser here?" Laughter burst around the picnic table. My uncles chuckled, my cousins snickered. Even my mother giggled into her glass. I didn't flinch, I just smiled. "How does it feel knowing the main loser is evicting you from her apartment?" The laughter died instantly. Forks paused midair. My sister's smirk faltered, confusion flooding her face. That was the moment she realized she wasn't the predator. She was the prey. It had been building for years. Growing up, I was the shadow child. My sister, Rachel, got the spotlight. The first car, the expensive college, the constant praise. Me? I was the dependable one, the extra shift taker, the wallet they opened whenever bills piled up, the one they dismissed in public and leaned on in private. Every family gathering was the same. Rachel shining, me fading. When I landed a stable job, she called it cute. When I bought my first car, she laughed. "Looks like a tin can." I swallowed it all. But I didn't forget. The truth cracked open 2 years ago. Rachel called, panicked. "The rent's due. I'm short. Can you cover it?" I had just been promoted. Money was tight but steady, so I agreed. The lease was in my name. I was her safety net. 1 month turned into 6. 6 turned into 18. She promised she'd take over. She never did. She spent freely, partied loudly, posted selfies in designer clothes, all while I paid the landlord quietly. I told myself it was temporary, that family helps family. But each month I saw her contempt grow. The more she leaned on me, the more she mocked me. The final straw came when I overheard her on the phone. "She's pathetic," she told a friend. "She actually thinks she's helping me. Really, she's just my doormat." Loser's good for something, I guess. Doormat. That word sealed her fate. I didn't confront her. I planned. First, I called the landlord. Asked what it would take to shift the lease fully into my name. He was eager. Rachel was unreliable, but my record was spotless. Papers were drawn within a week. Next, I stopped paying her utilities directly. Instead, I opened a separate account. Bills routed through me. Her lights stayed on, her water flowed, but the receipts bore my name alone. Then I waited. Every month she grew bolder, nastier, thinking she had me trapped. Every insult was another nail in the coffin she couldn't see being built. So when she called me the main loser at that barbecue, I was ready. The silence that followed my words was heavier than smoke. Rachel blinked, shaking her head, trying to laugh it off. "What are you talking about?" I leaned forward, calm, precise. "You live in my apartment. The lease is in my name. The utilities, all under me. And last week, I filed the eviction notice. You'll be out in 30 days. Gasps rippled around the table. My mother's smile vanished. My father looked like he'd swallowed ash. Rachel's face drained of color. You wouldn't." I let my smile sharpen. I already did. The beauty of revenge isn't in the shout. It's in the quiet collapse. Rachel's laughter turned brittle. Her voice cracked as she protested. "You can't do this. We're family." Family. The word tasted bitter. Where was family when they mocked me, when they drained me, when they branded me loser in my own home? I stood, brushing crumbs from my lap. I'm done funding my own humiliation. No one spoke. No one laughed. The same mouths that ridiculed me minutes earlier stayed shut, stunned by the reversal. The eviction was smooth. She begged, she threatened, she dragged Mom into it. None of it mattered. The paperwork was airtight, signed by a judge. On the day she moved out, I watched from across the street as the last of her boxes were shoved into a borrowed truck. She refused to look at me. Pride can't stomach defeat. But I didn't need her gaze. I had her silence. And that was louder than every insult she ever threw. Now the apartment is mine alone, renovated, peaceful, paid in full by the woman she mocked as a loser. The family still whispers. They say I went too far, that I should have forgiven her. I just smile. Because the truth is simple. I didn't evict my sister from an apartment. I evicted myself from the role of their scapegoat. And when I finally locked the door behind me, for the first time, it felt like my life was mine alone.